Hey everybody, it's Mr. Christie.
And this is Stouticus.
We're here for week 4, the recap. So, first game we got Eat Eat Man Things versus Broken Boys. I believe we picked Eat Eat Man Things to win this. I just didn't think it would be by this much.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really think so either, but I'm not surprised that Rats were able to pull off a multi-touchdown win. Um,
Yeah.
but
So I didn't get to see the game, but I saw that it started off raining and the Camry just couldn't pick up the ball in the rain. Um, they said the rain stopped at some point, but the Rats just got too far ahead.
yeah, 36% chance to pick up, succeeded 4 out of 11 times. Makes it hard to win when you can't pick up the ball.
Yeah. Oh, I've won some games without ever picking up the ball. Yeah, they had a pretty even ball possession. Um,
Oh yeah, I would assume that if they were quick turnover and scores a
yeah.
couple of those touchdowns from the Rats, especially seeing there was a wizard in play with a lightning bolt that succeeded. So that was probably at least one touchdown that was scored.
One of the Rats died. I'm not sure which one that one was.
Um,
Probably a
it was
lineman.
it was a line rat.
Yeah. So if you're not Gary friendly, you're a line rat that doesn't matter.
I'm almost positive it was an unskilled line rat too.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Maybe it had wrestle or something, but nothing worth saving.
yeah. But it looks like his Tomb Guardian got a level from the MVP, which is really nice. Did he pick a level? He hasn't picked a level for it yet.
Yeah, no, he hasn't.
If it's a normals, I might suggest Stand Firm. If it's
Yeah,
if it's doubles, maybe just count how lucky you are for getting 3 doubles on a Tomb Guardian.
if it's doubles, tackle
Yeah, I
is
was thinking
probably what you want.
tackle's not bad. I mean, moving force kind of slow, but strength 5, dodge. But yeah, break tackle. Actually, break tackle will be really good. Give him break tackle on normals instead
That
of
that
yeah,
that's what I was thinking. I mean,
yeah,
Blodge guard stand firm's great, but
yeah.
also
Get this guy mobile.
dodge break tackle, dodging on agility 5. You can need cage dive.
Yeah, ignore the Sam Firm for now. Get that break tackle. He's going places. Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of expected to kind of happen for Camry versus Skaven. Skaven are just too fast. I know from experience.
Yep.
So our next game, there was some technical problems going on with it. Not FDA approved
Yes,
versus Dead Wrestler Society.
yes, I believe ATL's computer crashed on turn 14. When he was winning 1-0, and Draenor had the ball in his possession, and I think was close to scoring. I don't know exactly. So I guess waiting on an admin result for them to determine what the best result is.
Yeah. Since we're waiting on an admin result for this, we're not really going to go over the game too much. But
Mel Sibley was in play.
Yeah, Silly Billy is a nice pick no matter what.
Sad because those are some nice MVPs, but he's not gonna get to keep both of them.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. So yeah, at least it was it's good that it's just a tech problem and not something worse. But
Oh yeah, I wouldn't expect to see a salty or rage concede at the in these divisions, in the upper divisions.
yeah. So, well, we'll see what happens. Probably next week. We'll know the results next week for sure. Next up is Cheese Tactics Mark II versus Ragedorf. I believe we both picked Ragedorf to win this game.
Yes.
And when I
So
made
this
that
is
when I made that pick, I didn't realize that they've played before, and Cheese won.
okay. Still, based off the teams, I was expecting the dwarves to take this one.
Yeah. Just looking at the. Yeah, the dwarves also got the better removals too. 5 KOs and 4 injuries to 2 KOs and 3 injuries.
Yeah, but all those KOs came back for Cheese, so they didn't stick. Whereas neither KO came back for the dwarves, so they would have been down players.
Here's the problem. Ragedorf only had ball possession 18% of the game. It's, when you're dwarves, it's hard to win without ball possession.
Pretty much, yeah. You need the ball in order to win.
And you gotta carry it for a while before you get to the end zone.
Well, they did do a fancy pass play that succeeded because there's one pass and one catch, but yeah.
Oh yeah, but they got a nice 4 agility runner. That's not hard to do passes with that.
No, but you still have Agi 3 catches.
Yeah, just yeah, the possession's what sold this game on Cheese winning. Next up,
Yeah, but it's a solid victory for Cheese.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
Next up, BioWare for Life versus Hausdorff Homewreckers. It's a 1-1 draw. I think we both picked opposite teams for who was going to win, and it turns out we're both wrong.
Yeah. I think I went with the Chorfs and thought that they would be able to just Kaz through the Thralls, which it seemed like they partially were able to do, but not well enough.
Maybe it was there's 2 expulsions. You maybe remove a Thrall, but you also just removed your Hobgoblin.
Yes, he did have a bribe, but it succeeded, so... Or at least it succeeded once. Yeah, I think in the end, just too many players still for the vampires, and they're vampires, so they can still pull off their own brand of BS when they need to.
Well, they had equal possession of the ball.
Yep.
Pretty even blocks, but Hausdorff got a lot more damage from his blocks. And it looks like those fouls only result in KOs at best.
Oh yeah. Yeah, overall, just looking at all the stats, it seemed like a relatively equal game, and so you end up with a 1-1 tie.
Yep. Yeah, it also doesn't look like any of the vampires got injured at all.
No.
No regen rolls. Yep, so even game. Next up, Charlestown Chiefs versus Werewolf of Wall Street. So pretty sure we picked Charlestown Chiefs to win.
Yeah,
I
and
don't think I would have thought it would be by that much though.
3-0 is a bit unlikely. 2-0 wasn't out of the picture, but 3-0 definitely is a nice win for him.
Yeah, it looks like based on ball possession, those extra touchdowns must have just been like quick get the ball, get to a skink, and that skink just ran.
Yeah, one could have been a one turn at the end of the half. I'm not 100% sure. It just with Wolf of Wall Street essentially needing to rebuild their killer wolf, it's really going to be hard for them to compete against a lot of these teams, but especially a lizard team.
Yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't look like Claw did too much since they only got 2 KOs and 1 injury inflicted. He probably spaced him out so the Claw didn't get much hits on him. But he got a level on the Ghoul. Let's see if he took sure hands on the Ghoul, so that's his dedicated carrier. At this point, I probably would have given him block anyways. Don't want to get knocked down too often. But sure hands is not a bad skill for a Ghoul, at least. And I'm not sure how the wizard works. I thought the other person rolled. Oh wait, were they at the War Memorial Charlestown Chiefs? Is that a Wizard Stadium? No. Why do you have a wizard then? That's interesting. No, lightning bolt must go. Lightning bolt must go, you must roll lightning on yourself then. Well, Werewolf of Wall Street, hope your rebuilding season works out well. Don't want to see you lose any more players. Sorry about that, just some technical difficulties there. So we were talking about
Discord.
Yep, Discord problems.
Discord hates me, that's all.
So we were talking about God Catch 'Em All and Rage Quit before we had the problem.
Oh yeah, not terribly surprised by this outcome. 1-0 classic Nurgle victory. Conditions.
Yeah, it was
Arabe.
I was mentioning that you'd think there'd be more successful regions though, but it's 2 failures to 1 success.
Yeah, it means he was hitting rotters for the most part, which don't have regen, which is what you want your opponents to be doing. So yeah, 4 of those 7 injuries were on rotters.
Yeah. I mean, I do like removing rotters because you know they're not coming back.
Yeah. Uh, but if you're on a developed Nurgle team,
Usually the Rawers aren't worth anything.
no, yeah, you'll gladly sacrifice any Rotter to make sure that one of your 9 positionals isn't getting hit.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's the helpful part about Nurgles. They have so many positionals afterwards.
yeah. Plus, foul appearance kicked in a major way. Only 64% success for a rabbi. So,
Ooh, yeah,
you know,
that's a lot of failure.
yep, he tried hitting the warriors and the beast and failed a lot of times. So, uh, a rabbi did what he does and killed and injured a lot of things, but in the
Without the
end,
killing,
well, I meant injured.
but yeah,
Injures a lot of things. Ball possession, though, classic 25% possession for both, so the ball was on the ground a lot. Um, so
yeah,
they had Stake Mittens had 4 pickup attempts, so yeah, he
yeah.
yeah. Anyway, but surprisingly, he came out of this unscathed and with a win, so or relatively unscathed. As I said, Rodder's taking the damage, which he doesn't care about, and he gets the victory. And he's past the hurdle that is Rebel Rage Quit. So
A hurl everyone will eventually have to pass.
yeah, he passed it with flying colors. So you know
You think
he's
you
got.
get past it, but he's coming for you. Everyone will play Orabi at least once.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
All right, so last but not least, Frozen Dead North versus We Chillin'. I can't remember. This one I know we both picked the opposite sides, but I don't remember which one we picked.
Yeah, neither do I. Uh,
They got
nope.
they got that MVP on a lineman to get wrestle on him. That's gonna be helpful. I don't really know what to say about this game. The Frozen Dead North got more breaks. Ball possession was fairly even.
Oh yeah, I think they just won this game through attrition.
Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah. Now I see it with the those breaks did a lot more in stuns. Yeah, it looks like just those few extra breaks caused a lot more problems.
yeah, and with the KOs too, they stayed out for the most part. There were 7 KOs. They rolled 9 times, succeeded 4. So, and We Chillin' only runs 11 players, so or I think technically not 10. So
Yeah,
one loner. So being down that many players for that long, it's hard to put up a good elf defense, elf screen with so few players. So got 2-1 grinded pretty much.
yep. That looks like about it. All right, so that's all of them. Let's take a quick look at the leaderboard before looking at next week. At the top is still Stakemans, undefeated.
Yep. Which is, as I said, he passed a rabbi test, so well deserved number 1 spot for now.
Yep. Ray Jorf in second. A pretty strong second still.
Oh yeah. A slightly surprising loss to Cheese Tactics from our standpoint, but he should still be able to bounce back and be in good position the rest of the season.
Cheese probably just got in his head.
Maybe it's like Rusty and Elves. Cheese plays well against. It's the opposite. Cheese plays well against dwarves. I don't know. But then you have Frozen Dead North and Cheese Tactics tied for third. Followed by a whole bunch of
a lot of
1 and 2s, 1 and 2 ones.
We also have one where we don't know the actual record yet. We're not sure if they're going to get the win or if they're going to get the draw there. Same with Charlestown Chiefs. Wait, no, not that one. Ignore that. Not wrong lizard team.
Dead Wrestler Society.
Yes, them.
Not all lizard men look alike.
At least I got the race right.
That's not helping. Yeah. So.
Yep. And in last Werewolf Wall Street, it was just that bad first game. It's going to be hard for him to catch up. Definitely work on rebuilding the team.
Oh yeah, no, there's still plenty left on that team. But yeah, this probably should just be a rebuilding season, looked at as a rebuilding season, and hope to come back in fighting shape for next season.
Yeah. He made it to playoffs, so he's definitely not bad. Just bad break on the first game. Makes it hard when your really developed player is just gone.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely a big loss. So it's not surprising to see him struggle right now.
All right, so let's take a look at next week. First up, Cheese Tactics Mark II versus Broken Boys. I think I'm gonna give this one to Cheese.
It's gonna be a even fight TV wise. Waiting on that one level up from a Tomb Guardian, but other than that, there's only if it's a normal, there's only 10 TV that separate them. With Cheese being the underdog slightly. I'll go with the Khemri. 4 really developed Tomb Guardians, right? Yeah. 1 strength 5. So yeah, I'll go with the Khemri. As long as it's not raining, they'll win.
I think the Armor 9's gonna hold up enough that the Orcs will be able to barely outmaneuver them. That's my prediction.
Yeah. I see the strength being slightly too much and lots of stomping. Any orc that falls on the ground, in which case their armor 9 doesn't mean anything. Or doesn't mean as much.
Alright, next up, BioWare for Life versus not FDA approved. I'm just looking at not FDA approved team. I don't think he's going to have much change after the admin changes. So I think his team will stay static to what for the next game. I think I might give it to... I'm going to give it to not FDA approved, I think. Oh, that went too far.
I just did the same thing. Yeah, I think I might give it to ATL as well. Although, interestingly, I was just checking. They played last season, and it was a 2-2 draw.
So it should be a good game to watch.
But I think the high elves can take it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it to the high elves here. They're just going to throw over their head. Over the thrall's head, not the vampires, because the vampires actually have a pretty good chance of catching.
And then there's always Super Dragon, too.
Can't count that guy out till he's dead.
No, I don't think he's ever going to die.
Oh, you say that, but then they'll die. That same game, you say they're not going to die. After you use the Apo to help try and win the game. I'm not speaking from something that happened to my team last. But yeah. Super Dragon is an amazing player. I mean, he's got a lot of amazing players.
Yeah. It's a team. It's a typical elf team.
It's an all-star. It's an all-star team.
Yeah.
So I think all those all-stars will just push over the vamps. All right. Next is Charleston Chiefs versus Eat Man Things. How much tackle do the Chiefs have? 2 tackle, 3 tackle.
3 tackle, 2 with Mighty Blow to go with that. Or no, all of them have Mighty Blow. Never mind. And, only one is mobile.
Eat Man Things is missing their Dauntless Blitzer, but they have the claw one.
They're missing their Mighty Blow Tackle Blitzer.
Yeah,
which would be more important in this matchup to hunt skinks. So they're gonna.
Well, I don't know. Claw's pretty nice against all the Saurus.
Yeah.
I think. I'm gonna have to give it to Charleston Chiefs. If Ninja Pirate Assassin had both the Blitzers, I think I might give it to him. But Lizards are a team of like half the team is fast and half the team is sturdy. And he's got something to deal with just half the team right now.
Yeah. Huh. Originally I was gonna say the Lizards too, because of that missing vermin. Having both would have given you the option to either hit a skink or hit a Saurus each turn. He's getting the Skaven are getting 310 in inducements.
After the wizard, what would you get for them? Because for rats, I see no reason not to get a wizard if you can get a wizard.
Yeah, especially with the 2 Agi 5, one with Leap, Sure Hands.
How much is Glart, actually?
I was just thinking of Wizard and Glart. Glart is probably 240, 260, probably in that range.
I can just quickly check that.
If he uses his bank, he has enough for both a Wizard and Glart.
Yeah, Glart's 210.
Okay, even better, 210. So yeah, then that's only an extra 50 he has to shell out. So, and he's got 130. So
yeah, he's got a pretty nice bank.
Glart and a wizard is a possibility.
Glart's pretty nice, and then you go around just killing Saurus.
Yeah, I'll go with the Skaven, just to be different.
Yeah,
just split it up.
I kind of want.
You talked yourself into it.
Yeah, I think I talked myself into Skaven winning it with Glart. two claw blitzers, one with strength 4.
Yeah, that helps having strength 4 as well. Yeah,
and he's got 2 gutter runners with tackle. Those don't have a hard time getting to the skinks at least.
Yeah, and skinks are strength too, so at least it's a fair fight.
Yo, I've talked myself into it. I'm giving it to the Skaven now.
Okay. Well, then we'll both take eat man things.
It's the Wizard and Glart. I think that'll be enough to just get it.
Yeah, it's always hard to count out these Skaven when they're getting a wizard with those 2 agility 5 pieces.
Yeah. Now
you get the ball anywhere on the ground.
These gutter runners are just amazing pieces.
Yep.
Yeah, those gutter runners are just threats everywhere. Whoop. How do I keep double clicking? Next up, where were we? That's last week. There we go.
Gotta catch 'em all versus Dead Wrestler Society. Nurgle versus Lizardmen. As I said, Steak Mittens came out of his match with Robbie with all his positionals intact and actually healthy for this game. He is down a couple Rotters that are at least missing next game.
Well, he's down to... He's only got 11 players for next game.
Yeah, and I believe he has plenty of... Oh, no, actually. He's got exactly enough money to buy a Rotter if you wanted to.
And Dead Wrestler Society... Yeah, I think I'm going to give this one to Steakman's.
Yeah, I was gonna go with my fellow Nurgle. Only 70K in inducements given up to the Lizards.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give this one to Steakman's. I don't think the Lizards have enough tools to deal with the Nurgle right now.
And the Nurgle have plenty to deal with Lizards. Yeah. 4 Claw. Mighty Blow. And 3 Tackle, so also enough to handle the skinks.
Yep. Alright, so yeah, we're both going with the Nurgle there. Next up, Frozen Dead North versus Rage Dwarf. Rage Dwarf's been pretty good, but how good are these werewolves for cutting open the armor?
Yeah, they can be good. Yeah. This is a close one, actually. Yeah. Just giving up 140. The dwarves are giving up 140 to the Necro.
And that's a wizard if you want to just take 10k from your bank.
And the dwarves are missing a strength 4, stand firm, guard, mighty blow, longbeard. So their best longbeard.
Yeah, they're down to only 11 players for this game.
Yeah.
Oop. I thought Discord wouldn't give me the pings. Hang on a sec. There we go, that should work. Okay, yeah. Yeah,
I'll still back the dwarves.
I think I'm gonna go Necro for this one. I think the Necro have enough tools and speed to use that wizard, get the ball, get away from the dwarves. I think they got enough for that.
Yeah. I think this will be a close game, and it will come down to if that Claw Mighty Blow fires. If it doesn't, or if he exposes that wolf and just one hit takes it out,
Yeah.
it's a completely different game.
Yeah, that
Even though
ghoul's not very safe.
no, even though there's only 11 dwarves, they're 11 really good dwarves. So
That's fair. We'll take the different sides on this. I'll go necro, you go dwarves.
yep.
Next up, We Chillin' versus Hausendorf's Homewreckers. How are those dark elves looking right now?
He's missing his Mighty Blow Tackle Blitzer again.
Well, I feel that's not gonna be the game changer in this one.
No, it's not. One Mighty Blow versus the Chorus probably wasn't gonna swing it one way or the other. Although hitting AV7 and Hobgoblins would be nice. I think I have to go with the Chorfs. They're another healthy team. They're missing one Hobgoblin, that's it. Versus 11 elves. Although that will probably be different. Yeah, 190k and induce. No. Less than that. Less than that. Because he's got 10. Yeah, 70.
Yeah, he's only gonna
120.
Yeah.
He's getting
just short of a wizard,
but he's that's the wrong team.
He's got the bank to just catch up to that wizard.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, he can pick up the wizard if you would care to.
I think you care to.
Yeah.
I'd say ignore Eldril Sideliner and get that wizard. Let's just be clear here. He's gonna be gone first hit against Chaos Dwarves.
He held up in my game versus T-Self all game, which was annoying.
Yeah, but you're not Chaos Dwarves.
No, just Nurgle punching him with Mighty Blow and piling on, but yeah, and tackle.
I think if We Chillin' goes wizard, I think I'll give it to them.
Okay. As I said, I think I'm going with the Chorfs.
All right. And last and very dangerous, Rebel Rage Quit versus Werewolf of Wall Street. This is not the game you want to be playing if you're Werewolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, I think the piling on of the season is just going to continue for him. No pun intended. I don't think he really stands a chance.
He's not even getting much inducements either. He's only getting 60k.
Yeah. Because I believe he's down a blocker. Yeah, he is down a Mighty Blow, Claw, Palm blocker. But he does still have another one to spare, plus 2 other Mighty Blow piling on. So, yeah, well, I think.
If I'm Werewolf of Wall Street, I score once and kind of hide the rest of the game. Maybe just throw some zombies in his sights that he can hit and maybe kill, and just hope that'll tide him over until turn 16.
Although interestingly, Ryback will only have 11 because he is missing that blocker, and that blocker is going to be switched out for Hobgoblin, and he's going to give up 100k in inducements, not 60, because of that Hobgoblin. But still, that's not really going to be enough to turn the tide, I think, in this game.
Robbie has exactly 11 players.
He does?
Yeah.
Did I miscount? I counted that twice. Did I really miscount?
Yeah, he's gonna have a
Yep, I did.
no replacement, no replacements, but yeah, just I don't know, maybe not even get the Bloodweiser Babe because your KO's coming back is another time he can hit them.
That's on the assumption that having the babe will actually allow the KO to come back, though.
Well, you're giving a better chance. And if you don't want them to come back, then they're definitely coming back.
Yeah. So it sounds like we're both going for Rebel Rage Quit.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it to them for this week. Just hope Werewolf of Wall Street doesn't get anything bad.
Yeah. Protect. Runny Cup Murderer and Murder Tackle Good. The white and the one developed werewolf and run away.
Yeah.
Maybe try and steal the ball, actually score a touchdown. Could actually still win the game. Whereas while Rabbi just goes and kills things. But
I fear for those ghouls.
Yeah. It's not going to be a pretty game.
Actually, that taking sure hands, I'm really against that now that you're playing a Rabbi next game. At least with the block, there's a one less chance that they're going to knock him down.
Yeah. I think that's more a sign of him going more for development than he is for playing to win this season. Where he's not min-maxing his team every week for the matchup, that he's facing.
I mean, block's just a nice skill always, though.
Yeah, but so is sure hands. But yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer to go to block or wrestler or something more defensive for a skill before sure hands on a ghoul or something like that. So, but to each his own.
Dazalok, make no regen. My prayers go out for you that you don't die. Alright, so you want to take a look at a team? I've forgotten which teams we've looked at already.
We've looked at everybody on the second page, actually.
Yeah, I think I need to get a new mouse. Double clicking a lot. Let's take a look at. I don't know, what's a fun team to look at? Let's take a look at BioWare for Life then.
Okay. The vampires.
Well, what's just going on down here? He's got two players with the same name.
Do not know, but they don't seem to fit. Does that fit the naming convention of the team? I don't think so. Two loners?
I can't think. Even if it's two loners, getting two of them with the same name is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't. Now I know I haven't played every BioWare game, but I also don't recognize this from those two names from the ones I have played.
Yeah. Now, it doesn't... Well, besides that random quirk, doesn't look like he's had much development this season. This looks very similar to what he started the season with his 5 developed vampires.
The only one I think's gone a real level is the Blodge Thrall. I don't remember him having the movement up before.
Yeah, that might be new. I honestly do not remember.
You know, in a weird way, you might make him like the ball carrier.
Oh, yeah. I think at this point, haven't played a lot of vampires, but I think you might be at the point where you want a thrall carrying the ball as opposed to a vampire. Maybe feeding touchdowns to the hero of Waterdeep would to help his development to one more level would help a lot. But other than that, your other vampires are pretty much where you want them to be, and or will get SPP on their own.
Yeah. It's kind of weird just thinking throw it on the thrall since they're just the linemen while the vampires are the stars.
Yeah. Plus carrying on a thrall doesn't require bloodlust to move.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you don't gotta worry about the bloodlust turn 8, no rerolls.
Exactly. That's why I have heard of turning a thrall into the main ball carrier.
Well, he's not a bad choice with the Blodge already. Give him that sure hands next level, which shouldn't be too long if you're getting the touchdowns with him.
Yeah, sure hands would definitely be the next skill for that thrall if he went that way.
I might want to think about putting some tackle on players. Like if Grunt gets a level, I'd give him tackle.
Oh yeah, to have a sacking, build a potential sacker.
Yeah, well, it's just a lack of tackle on the team, and there's quite a bit of dodge in this division.
I would even consider putting it on the revived Commander Shepard Blodge Step tackle. I know they have lots of other skills they can take, but that would also be an annoying player.
Oh yeah, they get the best skill set.
Yeah, but having him be a marker, stick him in a spot, either in the way or on an opposing ball carrier, it's very hard to remove properly.
Actually, yeah, it'd be kind of fun. Instead of giving him sidestep, you give him stand firm, and then give him a diving tackle after.
Yeah, basically like a Kislev blitzer.
Just a few steps behind.
Yeah.
Well, only actually one step behind. But yeah, it's a pretty nice vampire team. That's why it's so high up.
Yeah, no, very solid.
I think every time I look at this team, Kasumi Gado is miss next game.
Maybe he's the resident snack. I don't know.
Oh, if they're the one that always snack, then they'd be safe.
Well, that's what I mean. He could be the first snack always, but that results in an injury.
Well, it's only badly hurt at worst.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Again, not experienced with vampires. Okay, he's resident lineman duty.
That's fair. Along with low gain.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably both these guys too. You probably just throw 4 on the line because I don't like you having 2 of the same name guys. I'm pretty sure don't even fit with the theme right now. That's just confusing me now. I'm gonna look that up. I'm not even sure now.
Well, either way, it's a mistake because there's 2 of them, unless there were 2 in whatever game they come from.
My bad. Okay, he's from Neverwinter Nights. So the name does fit. I'm just not sure why there's
2. Just forgot that he used it before.
Yeah, so one of them should die, just so they're not both there. I almost want to throw up a bounty, but it feels a little too petty.
Well, they have only played 2 in 1 game, respectively. The first one playing 2 games, and the last one playing 1 game. So they are very new to the team.
Yeah, I'm very confused on why they're both named the same thing. That's what bothered me. That's the one thing bothered me.
Of this whole team, that's what bothers you. Not 5 really. There's 5 well-developed vampires.
Well, no, that's good. He's been at it for a few seasons. He should have a lot of good developed vampires. You shouldn't have 2 players with the same name, though.
Come on. Got to keep track of your team names in color-coded spreadsheets.
Yeah, be like Color Confusion and have them all different colors. But they're all the wrong colors, so it bothers you.
No.
Alright, so till next week. Let's hope there's no tech difficulties for anybody playing. Until then, bye.
And see you guys next week.